Two chairs talking about nothing. Ginger, not even lettuce.
Good evening and welcome to Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. My name is Greg Benson.
My name is Craig Benzine.
Is it?
I'm talking about lettuce.
You know,
Yes.
listen, just to avoid the echoing
Talking
sound,
about lettuce.
I should put on my headphones,
Talking about lettuce.
Yeah.
turn off
There
the
you go.
speaker. You know, since this is an audio podcast, and people can't see this, it's all audio.
Yeah. It's not one of those visual podcasts.
No. So my name is Greg
Even
Benson.
though it will be on YouTube. Yeah.
I don't know what I've never heard of that. So
and I'm also my audio. I'm not using my normal microphone. I'm using my laptop microphone right now.
Well, you know what? That's just how we're gonna do it this time.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I mean, this is going to be a different experience.
Okay.
People are going to be like, "Hey, this sounds different. This is a different experience." We are doing a live episode. This is only the second time we have ever done this, folks.
Is it the second or third?
Yes.
I've done it. Okay, sure.
This is only the second time, or possibly third, maybe the fourth
Yeah.
or fifth time that we have done this in front of a live audience.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited. Third, says Finally Free Monster. You know what? I'll trust Air One Fire. What does Finally Free Monster know? You've never listened to the podcast.
But I said third, so you're trusting Air One Fire more than me?
Yeah, Air One Fire. I feel like Air One Fire knows things.
Okay.
He knows a thing or two about a thing or two. So
Okay.
Air One Fire, you'll let us know. Chatitude says it's at least 3. So I'm going to say let's just compromise and say it's probably 7. 7 times.
Okay. Oh, that's too many. Yeah.
So we're doing a thing. We're doing a live Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. Now, the funny thing about this.
What does that mean? What is a live two guys talking about lettuce?
There
mean?
is, you know, a lot of times you complain to me that there's not actually a live audience watching or listening to us while we're recording this. Well, guess what, guys? We have that tonight. And not only do we have that, not only are they listening, they can prove it by playing blurps, and they can also do text-to-speech blurps, which are brand new. They can choose someone's voice, like Jimmy Carter,
And now
or
it's time for all pretty girls to go to sleep.
Tits again.
that's called a blurpception. When two blurps happen at the exact same time.
Sucks. I hate it.
Thank you. That was Chatitudes, and then Ick the Troll King before that, and to Gingerbeard. Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Some shout outs you get for free for playing some blurps for us. Thank you for doing that. They can also say their own words in the voice of their favorite presidents. You know, like Richard Nixon, Jimmy Carter.
Okay. It'd be weird to
Dwight David Eisenhower.
Is anyone's favorite president Nixon? I guess so. I guess that's probably.
I mean, he's my favorite president.
Okay.
He's great. Cynthia
Okay.
Nixon. He was a terrific president.
No, I don't know who. That's not. It's not Cynthia Nixon.
It's not. I'm pretty sure it's Cynthia Nixon.
No. No. There's never been a woman president, and Cynthia is a woman's name.
There's never been a woman president. What about Kamala Harris? What about Hillary Clinton? Huh? There's two.
Yeah.
There's 2 women presidents right there.
No,
You didn't remember those, did you?
No.
And let me tell you something. They did a
yeah,
great
yeah.
job. They did a terrific job.
I mean, sure, yeah, but they didn't actually win the election.
Now I feel like you're nitpicking.
Okay. Technicality. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. Possibly Cynthia Nixon was president. Possibly. Okay. What's going on, Greg?
Nothing.
Listen,
Yes.
I feel like
Yes.
I feel like we need to explain this a little more. Because,
Oh, sure, please do. Explain it to me
at length.
Explain it to me like the former baby that I am. You all probably knew you're watching. Yeah,
We are
I'm
live
not,
streaming on Twitch right now.
I'm not shy to admit that I am a former baby. Okay,
yeah.
you know. And
We all are.
Okay, I can't speak for anybody else, but I'm a former baby, so I need a little extra time to understand things. So explain to me what this Twitch thing is. I'm going to go ahead and blow my nose because I have a cold.
Okay, great. So Greg does a thing called Bad Movies Live, and we just did that. And now afterwards, we are on Twitch, and there's a chat happening, and they do blurps.
Tell me more about this Bad Movies Live. Where can people see that?
Oh, God. They can see it at youtube.com/wheezywaiter.
I don't think that's correct.
Yeah,
I don't think
there's
that's correct. No, but
there's videos over there where you can watch
I don't think so.
a very handsome man tell you very handsome things.
Oh man, you get a
And-
guest?
What?
Huh?
What did you just say? did you just say words?
I said, oh, you get a guest because you said there's a very handsome man. I'm like, do I? Who did he get?
Okay.
Who did he get? Who did he get
Okay.
that's more handsome than him? Did you get Steve Buscemi? Anyway,
Wow.
whoa,
Wow.
look what I did. Boom.
Everyone knows Steve Buscemi's a famously ugly man.
No. Buscemi is a sex god.
I mean, I think he looks all right. He's fine. He's
He's
fine.
all right. He's all right.
Actually, it's Buscemi, which I didn't realize until I watched the show The Studio.
You know what? I watched The Studio also.
Yeah.
I watched The Studio because I auditioned for The Studio, and I'm like, I want to see the part that I auditioned for.
I'm
Because
sorry to
sometimes-
tell you this, but you have dick cancer.
Oh, no, I have dick
I'm
cancer.
sorry, sir.
That's
You're going to
that's a
die
blurb
of dick
for
cancer.
everybody.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm going to die of dick cancer. Damn it.
Okay.
Thank you, Ick. So, you know, The Studio is entertaining. It's an entertaining show. I auditioned for it, and I did not see my part in the first 4 episodes. And then I looked back at my notes. Well, what episode did I audition for? My part's in episode 5, so I'll be able to see that coming up.
Well, there's only been 3 out, I think.
No,
right?
there's 4.
No, there is 4. Yeah,
There is 4. So
Yeah,
I watched the
all
first
of them.
4.
I think they're great. I like it a lot.
It's delightful.
I think it's
And I
But I
could tell by the script when I auditioned for it, and I'm like, oh, this is a good show. I would love to be on this. And then I didn't get
Yeah.
it because they made a horrible mistake. And I'm pretty sure that that the only bad part of the next episode 5, that's going to be coming out on Apple TV, is that they messed up and they cast the wrong guy in my part.
Yeah, I feel like the next episode I'm going to be watching and I'll be like, hey, this is pretty good. And I'm like, ooh, what is this?
Thank you.
Who's this guy?
Thank you for
Who is
agreeing.
this guy?
See, Craig, I knew that you would understand.
Miscast.
Yeah.
Miscast.
I knew
Yeah.
that you would agree and understand.
And then I will break stuff. I will be so angry. I will be so angry.
Oh, you got to break stuff. You got to get angry and break
Yeah.
things from time to time. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, no one's ever died from breaking something.
Yeah, lots of people.
A lot of people have died
Yeah.
from breaking things. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing about that. You got to be careful when you break things.
Yeah.
Speaking of breaking things, you know, you guys listening to this podcast, if you didn't see tonight's stream, you may not realize that tonight, while we were live on the stream, I broke a very large piece of thick glass in the kitchen, and glass just shattered everywhere.
Yes. What you did not see it on the live stream. You were off screen.
Yeah.
It was probably the best part of the stream because I was riffing, I was doing good stuff.
Yeah, you got to hang
And-
out with
yeah.
my son.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the longest Charlie has ever been on one. Even when I've had him on as a guest. I have a son named Charlie, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
I accidentally encouraged him to eat soap, liquid soap.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate. But
Did you say
broke that.
unfortunate?
Unfortunate. It was unfortunate. And you broke the piece of your microwave off screen, and now you are sticking pieces of, I assume, napkin to your face.
Yeah.
As I talk right
Yeah,
now.
a thick cloth napkin
Yeah.
sticking to my face right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the chat right now, someone reminded me, the gingerbread reminded me that you got to see me in no pants during the live stream.
Oh,
as
you
well.
did take your pants off. I mean, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Because
I was-
I also spilled wine.
I was impressed that you did that.
Yeah.
Because I did.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't see that coming. I didn't know you were going to do that.
Okay, why are you sticking paper to your face?
Okay, Tuxedo Troll King says time for a guided meditation. Penis, 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 penis,
Okay,
penis,
this is one of
penis,
those,
penis, penis, penis,
attempts
penis,
to-
penis, penis,
Okay,
penis, penis,
great,
penis,
great,
penis,
that's great.
penis.
I wonder how long that goes on. Okay. Ooh,
That's
all right.
that's a lot of penises.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
I think he probably reached the maximum number of penises because these blorp things, you know, they have a maximum number of penises that you can do.
Oh, really?
And I think
So-
I think he penis maxed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that was Gilbert Gottfried. That was good.
Chatitudes is laughing so hard he says, "I can't breathe." Why? Because I'm sticking pieces of paper napkin to my face. Is that why? Does it look ridiculous, Chad?
Or is
Chad.
it the penises?
Chad. Or was it
Chad.
the penises? You know what? I was probably I was trying to take credit for it. It's probably the penises. Have you noticed the one won't stick to my chin? Oh, it's both. It's hearing Gilbert. It's hearing dead Gilbert Gottfried yell "penis, penis, penis" over and over.
Yeah.
While I stick paper napkin pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I realized I have a roll of toilet of a paper towel here, so
Thank God.
I could do the same. I could do the same
let's
thing.
get it going. Get it going.
Okay. But keep in mind, Brian, that this is a podcast. This is a
podcast.
Audio podcast.
And it's extra good. And that's why some music was just played for you by Novan Ryder. That's because that's a gift. That is a gift.
Yeah. Yeah.
To you guys.
So, what do you want to talk about in this audio podcast?
Well, we should talk about what we always talk about. We talk about lettuce and how amazing lettuce is.
Yeah, do you want me to look up some lettuce news?
You put it on your head.
And you put on your head.
Holy crap, it's a hype train.
This is a podcast.
This is a podcast now with a hype train.
Yeah, okay. Lettuce. I'm going to look up the news. Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, you do that. But listen, I just want to say, so everybody, like we talked about this in the live stream, but Craig is going to be coming, like before you know it, he's going to be coming to LA just on his own this time in July. He's coming solo.
Yeah. I will be there and you won't even know it.
He's going to, I mean, he might bring his wife and his I think he's a son with him.
No. I will bring my wife and daughter.
Okay, but you know what?
Yeah.
I feel like it's inappropriate for me to like give them attention when you're here because I don't want to make you feel bad. So I'll just be hanging out with you, and we're gonna have a nice time. And when you're here, and it's gonna be in July, and it gets nice and hot in July, and I want to invite you to my barbecue. I'm gonna be having a party, and I want to invite you to a barbecue while you're here. Isn't that nice?
Okay, you're very nice.
We're gonna have the grill going. We'll have a cooler full of beers. So you just bring your own chair, and we'll sit right behind my truck in the football stadium
Chatitude
parking
says,
lot.
let Kermit lull you into a relaxing sleep. Penis, 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 penis.
No,
penis, penis,
Kermit the Frog.
Penis, penis, penis.
Yeah.
All right.
Did everyone go to sleep with Kermit the Frog with all the penises? You know what? I'm gonna stop putting paper napkin on my face right now because they're starting to fall off one by one, and I'm really curious as to which one is going to be the last one remaining. There were like 7 pieces on my face. Now there's 4 left, and I would like for people in the stream chat to predict which piece of paper napkin is going to be the last one to remain on my face. Yeah. Can we do a poll since finally Free Monster?
This is a podcast. This is a audio podcast.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. And we're describing things so that people can understand it. So if
you're listening, can you predict which piece of napkin will fall last on Greg's face?
Yeah, please do that. Leave a comment on your favorite podcasting app, and we'll check those in a few weeks and see which one of you was right. And we're going to award you 47 lettuce points that you can use on any type of lettuce at your local Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Phlegm Bottle says napkin fall off last penis.
Okay, that's great. Listen, Greg, there's evidence of microplastic accumulation on the surface of lettuce and analysis of contamination sources. That's this is just a study.
So we shouldn't even eat lettuce. I mean, I feel like microplastics are in everything.
They are in everything, but that includes lettuce. And I thought lettuce was the last pure place, but I guess not.
The nose one came off, and I didn't even do anything. I didn't even
Pretty
do
sure,
anything.
like last time I think we did this, I'm pretty sure this is the worst episode of two guys talking about lettuce.
What? But this is really good. This is good.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come to my party in the football stadium parking lot? It's gonna be like 108 degrees. We'll just sit out there in the sun.
Yeah.
We'll get a sunburn, have some beers, sit. Another one fell off. This is so good, you guys.
Uh-oh.
The
Wait,
listeners,
left?
the listeners are. There's two left. These are two separate pieces. There's the low one and the high one on the forehead.
Yeah.
You guys need to vote now. The low one or the high one? Mm-hmm. This is so exciting. What's going to happen?
Oh, wait, here's an article. I'm a dietitian and I only buy iceberg lettuce for salads.
Why?
Here's why, it says. Here's why.
Yeah, I want to know why. If they would only say why, then I... So Chatitudes think the low one's going to stay on. Does anybody think that the top one's going to stay on? I do like a nice iceberg salad.
I briefly skimmed it, and it seems like the reason boils down to I just like it more. That's kind of.
Deathby Puppet says, guess what new word I learned tonight from the stream? Yes, it's penis. Penis. Penis.
Wait, whose voice is this?
Penis. 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 And vagina.
Oh, surprise ending.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, Death by Puppet. That got me. That's very, very funny.
Whose voice was that supposed to be? I missed it.
That was Creepy Girl. You know how the famous
Girl,
celebrity
okay.
Creepy Girl?
Oh, yeah. Creepy Girl. Sure, yes.
Yeah.
She was in Schindler's List, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, Craig.
What?
Craig. No, she wasn't.
No?
Craig. Craig. Now it's time for the Patreon-only bonus section, which starts right now.
This portion of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce has been edited out for your listening inconvenience. If you wish to hear the complete, unedited version with the bonus talking, be sure to visit patreon.com/Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. And now, back to the edited, not as good version of the podcast.
That's the end of the Patreon-only bonus section. Thank you so much for listening to that. It just ended just a couple seconds ago.
I feel like we were already in it for a while.
You have to listen to the episode. You have to listen to it when it's on your favorite podcasting app.
Yeah, to find out if okay.
If anybody tunes in to the YouTube, video while it's going, because I don't know how YouTube works, so you just tune in at any time, and they see this, they're like, "Oh, Greg must have cut himself shaving."
Troll King says,
"Wait,
Andy Dufresne crawled through a river of penis, 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 penis,
Okay.
penis,
Oh
penis,
boy.
penis.
You don't have to fill up the
Penis.
whole slot
Penis.
of the blurb.
Penis.
Okay,
Penis.
here we go.
I think you do. I think you actually do."
Yeah.
Thank you guys. You're really making this a special episode. I think, Craig, you're going to need to take back what you said about how this is one of the worst episodes. I think it's one of the best.
No, you're probably right. I think you're probably right.
It's
about
really,
that.
really special.
I mean, for anyone who enjoys hearing the word penis a lot, which is everyone, I think this is a good one.
I don't know who wouldn't enjoy hearing that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. I'm going to ask you a visual thing. What is that leaning up against the side of your wall there? What's that? It looks like like some sort
another
of board.
visual thing. That is a treadmill, walking treadmill.
And do you ever use it, or does it just stay leaning up against the wall forever and ever? Amen.
I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, but China used it recently.
The higher and the lower one came off at the same time. Did anyone predict that? I bet you didn't.
Okay, those words you said, if you're just listening to this episode, I think it's hard to discern what that meant. But
no, I think they know.
I think
they know.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm even having a little trouble understanding. Okay, there we go. Now he stuck a napkin, not just piece of napkin to his face. He stuck a large part of the napkin, like he's covering his face with napkin right now.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. No, now this is getting good. If I
Mm-hmm.
could read the comments, I would probably say that finally Free Monster said no one predicted that one would end up on the top of your headphones. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It
I
is
think-
on the top of my headphones.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
didn't even realize it. Whoa. Okay.
I think you could
look,
read those comments.
For any of you
Yeah,
who are just
okay.
listening to this, you're going to have to watch this on YouTube because this one's so visual. Now, how do I get it off? I don't. Oh, well, I almost knocked the
Got a
microphone over.
piece of napkin on the top of his head, everybody, and he's
Yeah,
trying
and there's
to
no
figure
way
out-
there's no way to possibly get it off. Oh my God, Skelly's here.
he's
Skelly!
grabbed a little
Oh,
skeleton
wait a minute.
and he-
Skelly's getting it off for me.
yeah,
This is
yep.
amazing. Oh, you
Yep.
guys, you guys should see this. This is so exciting. And Skelly's not very good at it,
Now,
I gotta
a little
say.
skeleton's trying to get a piece of napkin off the top of Greg's head.
Yeah, skeleton. Here's the deal.
yeah,
Skeletons, they don't have a
yeah.
lot of muscle. They're mostly
Yeah.
mostly just bone, not even skin.
They're actually literally just bone.
They're just
Yeah.
bone.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not very good at this.
Yeah.
Skelly's now he's trying to get off with his
Skelly's
head.
trying to
Oh, wait a
get,
minute.
Yeah.
I think-
Okay.
Part
Listen,
of his
if
part of
you're
his
just
skull
listening
fell
to
off.
this podcast.
His skull opened.
I apologize.
Okay,
to
no,
you
this
if you're
is-
just listening.
I gotta tell everybody listening, this is the
yeah.
best podcast we've ever done.
Yeah.
It's very special. I had a big glass of wine.
Yeah, he did. He did have wine before this.
Chaditudes asks, Chaditude says the African elephant has only one natural predator, and that predator is the penis. Penis. Penis, penis, penis. Penis. And maybe a vagina.
Chittitudes. So his name's Chatitudes. He said Chittitudes.
I love that one of the voices is David Attenborough.
David Attenborough.
David Attenborough, the late great David Attenborough, may he rest in peace.
I'm sure he'd be so happy to know that anyone could make him say anything they want.
Yeah. Also, is David Attenborough alive or dead?
When you said late, I assumed he was dead, but now I forgot that it was you talking. So let's see. David Attenborough is a British broadcaster, so he's still alive. He is still alive.
What year did he die?
Okay, he died in 1998, but he's still alive.
Wow, that's a long time ago. So he's working a lot for a dead guy.
He's actually 98 years old.
You're 98 years old.
Nope, I'm 44 years old.
Yeah, but one of these days you
He
might
is
be
more
98
than
years old.
double. He is more than double my age by a lot.
He's not more than double my age.
Yeah, but
If someone were more than double my age, that would be very impressive.
yeah,
That really would.
I think 121 years old is the oldest anyone's ever lived. So
Hey, let's
recorded.
Let's talk about a fun thing on this podcast. Let's do something fun, right? Let's talk about a fun thing.
Okay.
Here-
I'm
here's
scared.
a fun
I'm scared.
thing.
You're scaring me.
As you get
Scaring
older,
me. Yeah.
especially like once you
Yeah,
get in your
okay.
50s, you get
Yeah.
into your 50s or even beyond, you start thinking like, oh man, time's really running out now.
That's so fun. That is so fun.
Isn't that
Greg.
fun?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. But back when
Yeah.
you're young, like you're in college, whatever, you're a kid, you're in
Yeah.
college, you're in your 20s,
Yeah.
you're fresh out of college, you got your whole life ahead of you, and now you're like, I'm at the age where like most people are getting like ready to retire. And like,
Yeah,
I guess
sure.
I'll retire.
A lot of people don't even make it to that age.
Some
So,
people retire
yeah.
and then they die like the following week because then they're like, well, now
Yeah.
what do I do? I guess I'll just die now.
Yeah.
And then they just die.
Sure.
Some people die and they've just
Yeah.
gotten the gold watch.
Yeah. Well,
Did you
Greg,
know
let's-
no
Greg,
matter
this
what
is-
your job is, when you retire, you get a
are-
gold watch?
One glass of wine this guy had.
One
He is
glass of wine.
Unhinged.
I am a little
Unhinged.
unhinged.
Yeah. He broke a piece of his microwave, you guys. he's going through something.
I really am going through a tough time. You know, I broke my microwave glass turntable plate, whatever you want to call it. You know, the thing that rotates that we put food on. It just fell right out of the microwave because I was trying to hurry and warm up a piece of pizza and then smash.
Yeah.
And the thing was, as it was falling, I was trying to catch it, and I was actually doing this. Oh no!
Did you say no?
Something like that, or I probably said, "Oh fucking bitch, shit." Probably used some curse words or something.
Okay.
I don't know how to curse very well.
It's disappointing. I didn't hear it. We couldn't hear it on the stream, which is disappointing.
Wait, what I just said, you didn't hear that?
No, Greg. I couldn't hear it when it happened. I couldn't hear when you broke the glass.
Well, of course not. That was in the past. We're in the present right now, Craig. You're not making sense.
You
need to think with your big brain in your head.
No. I'm talking about when it happened.
Okay, whatever size brain you have in your head, you need to use it to think. Okay. You cannot hear something in the past unless it was recorded and played back.
Okay, yeah. Do you record your streams? Do you record them?
Yeah.
Now you're just making faces at yourself on your screen. That's what you're doing.
No, I was making faces at you. I couldn't see myself.
Oh, okay.
I had no idea what my face looked like.
You can't see yourself? Right now?
If I look over here, I can.
Oh, okay.
But if I look over here, that's just you.
Okay. And now I'm making faces at you.
This is the best part of the audio podcast, right? Guys, we're just gonna make faces. Let's you know what we need to do?
Listen.
We need to stop all this talking and just make faces. Okay.
Listen. There's gonna be some silence, and I just want everyone to imagine, if you're listening, the faces. Okay, here goes. Okay, those were good faces. Those were good faces.
They really were, especially mine. I didn't see yours, and honestly, I didn't see mine either. So if you guys are just listening, if there are people listening, don't worry, we didn't see our own faces either.
The problem is, like, I have fewer options with this beard. Like, I can't like, everything is just going to be beard right here. I can't like do anything with it. You know?
Why don't you go ahead and shave tonight? Because you said that you would on one of... Oh, God. Hang on. Oh, God.
Jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Wow. Greg. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting more napkin on your face. Okay. Yep. Okay.
All right. We're done with the napkin on the face bit. That's just stupid.
This ain't classy. This ain't nice. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Wow. It's so true. That is so true.
That
the
is
weird
true.
thing about that particular blurb is I don't know why the sound sounded so different. I'm wearing headphones. It sounded like it was coming behind me.
I think it's the wine. It's the wine that you had.
Yeah.
Greg, let's have a serious conversation at the end here. How much time we got left?
We have about 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah, I'll have a serious conversation with you.
Let's have a serious conversation.
Or 10 minutes, maybe. I don't really know how much time we have. 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
what are your dreams and goals for your career?
I don't make goals. I never have.
Yeah, you've said that, but so you don't have no plan.
Nope.
Just kind of coast. Just going to coast.
I just like to have a good time, and I like to live my life moment to moment. I like to enjoy myself, I like to have a good time. And I like to enjoy the people that I love, whether they're friends or family. I like to be with people that I like to be with good people, and I like to do things that make them happy, and I like to have them do things that make me happy.
Okay, so you like make people do things to make you happy?
Yeah, at gunpoint.
Okay.
Oh shoot!
Okay.
You said be serious. I just made a joke. Yeah. All right. I got to be serious. No jokes.
Okay.
But seriously though, that's what I do. I'm not a goal setter. Do you set goals, Craig?
I mean, at times I have, and I have kind of a loose goal. I not like specific, like I have to do this at this time or in this year or whatever. But yeah, I want to make a movie. I want to do that. I want to. I have things like I want to. I have accomplishments I want.
Yep.
That I haven't done yet. Well, basically make movies.
Yep.
I want to transition from making YouTube videos to making movies. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if I had any sort of goal, and I know we got to be serious now, so I'm just going to be serious with you guys, and I'm going to show you a side of me that, like, a lot of people haven't seen, the serious side of me. You know.
Yeah.
I guess if I had to make a goal, it would be that I want to kidnap an 85 to 95-year-old woman, and I want to put her in a room, like in a basement. And I want to feed her very, very little, just enough so that she survives. And I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah, you're thinking of.
I'm thinking of what a crazy person wants.
Yeah.
That's what That's what a crazy person wants.
Yeah.
That's not what I want.
You forgot that that's not you.
I'm not a crazy person. I'm just a regular guy.
Sure. So then. What do you want then? Well, what you said before.
Well, yeah, pretty much it. I just wanted to. Here's it. I don't even know. Like right now, finally, Free Monster asked something about retirement goals. I don't even know when or if I ever want to retire. You know, the reason why a lot of actors just keep acting until they die is because, well, sometimes they die young, or they just don't want to give it up. It's just it's an enjoyable life. It's fun to do. And frankly, I sometimes I feel like I'm already semi-retired.
I don't even know what that means. Like for what I do, I don't even know what it means to retire because I just kind of do what I want to do. I try to make sure I make money, but like
that's kind of what retirement is. You just do what you want to do. But I mean, you're doing what you want to do, and you're making money at it. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm acting. I'm doing the Twitch streams. I'm doing this podcast, which we've made. We've made. What, $7-8 million off of this pod?
Yeah.
I mean,
a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Well, the sponsorships are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Speaking of sponsorships.
What?
Okay. Sorry. I forgot. We have a sponsor to do. All right. This episode is brought to you by a man trying to eat ice cream on the surface of the sun.
Uh-huh.
Are you a man? Do you like ice cream?
Who's paying us for this sponsorship?
I don't know, but
okay. Well, why are you crying? What's happening? It's just an ad spot, Greg.
I made it up. It's not real.
Oh, so
it's not really a sponsorship.
Well, then why
we didn't make any money off of that. That's why. I was lying. I was lying to you.
You're sad that we don't have a sponsor? Is that what you're sad about? You're trying to impress me with our sponsors, but we don't have any? Is that what's happening? Okay.
One of my goals that I just accomplished was I want to do some fake crying on a podcast. That was one of my goals.
Okay.
So apparently I do set goals every once in a while.
Okay. Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like that was great?
Broken Arrow! See? That's another one of my goals. I wanted to yell the words Broken Arrow for no reason whatsoever.
Okay, have you seen the movie Broken Arrow?
No, but I've heard the song, the Neil Young song. It's a good song.
Okay. Well, the movie's probably not good. It's
no?
a John Woo film starring Christian Slater and John Travolta. It's a 90s action movie.
Broken Arrow. Does John Travolta play like a Native American in the movie?
No, he plays he plays the villain though. I think maybe I just made a spoiler. I don't know, but I think he plays the villain. Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me.
It's sad to me that that's what comes to mind when I hear the words Broken Arrow, because I'm a stupid younger person who didn't.
Oh yeah.
Grow
but
up,
in my mind, like I've got the Neil Young song "Broken Arrow" running through my mind right now, and it is a great song.
Yeah, and I got a stupid Christian Slater 90s action movie in my head. Yeah.
Do you think Christian Slater is a Christian?
I've never considered that. That's a question I've never asked myself.
I mean, his name isn't Muslim Slater, is it?
That's true. No, and it's not atheist Slater either.
Nope.
So,
nope.
I should look that up.
How come Christian is a name, but Jewish isn't a name?
What?
Hi, Jewish Jackson, table for two. Made a reservation under the name Jewish Jackson.
Maybe because it has ish in it. Because that just makes it sound like an adjective.
Well, yeah, but Christian. Chin.
That doesn't sound as much like an adjective, like ish.
Sure, it does.
No, I wouldn't say it does.
You know, like you use chun a lot. Like, oh, it's so hot chun in here. And like,
that's not words.
That's very painful chin. You know?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's not. You already had full in there. That you didn't need the extra.
Oh, I feel so full chin.
Suffix.
Yeah.
No.
It's very suffix chin in here.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're just repeating words that I said.
Well, then maybe Juchin should be a name. I mean, Neva says that Juchin could be a name. What about that? Juchin Jackson?
Okay. Juchin. Okay, maybe. Someone might be named Juchin.
Juchin's pretty good.
Someone might be named Jewish, too. Someone might be named Jewish. I don't know.
You never know. You just never know in this crazy world of ours. Anything can happen.
I mean, a lot of things could happen, yeah.
By the way, speaking of a lot of things can happen, I just want to announce that, and I'm sorry. I hope this does not inconvenience our listeners. Yes.
No. Before you do whatever weird thing you're gonna do,
weird thing. What the
Christian
hell?
Slater quotes: "I'm not a religious person by any means, but I certainly believe in some kind of higher power and something looking out for me." So it sounds like he's not Christian. Yeah.
I had to close one eye for that one.
Okay, I don't know what that means. But,
just the old expression, I had to close one eye for that one. It just means like when you've listened to someone say something, then you close one eye.
Okay, so it means nothing then. It's just
it might mean something. I mean, I don't have all the answers.
Yeah.
Cthulhu Slater, it says.
Yeah. Cthulhu Slater.
I want to address something because we do have comments going on in the comments section, which is the comments of our Twitch live stream. Rogerito says, and we should address this, lots of bad things happen to helicopters, which is true. I mean, helicopters crash all the time.
They do.
I mean, we lost one of our basketball greats, Shaquille O'Neal, died in a helicopter crash. I think you remember. One of our basketball greats. Rest in peace, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. Okay, I don't even want to engage with this one.
You can't. You can't. You can't get engaged to him because he's gone.
No,
he is gone.
That's true. Yeah.
Basketball greats. Not basketball grapes. Air One Fire. By the way, big shout out to Air One Fire, one of our regular listeners and patrons. Thank you. Thank you for being a patron. Well, I think it's about time to wrap this up. But Craig, before we do, please save the episode by doing something great and entertaining.
Okay. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah, it's a great song. We all need a cheer every once in a while. Cheer up,
nice
cheer down.
Nice positive song about love.
I want to thank all the penises for tonight. Thank you for all the penises. Thank you to the penises and for the penises.
And with the penises.
Yeah. Do you think the name of this episode should just be penis, 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 penis?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Are you? Should it be? Penis
I
live?
I think it'll get flagged somehow if we put penis in the.
Really? That is a medical term.
Sure. But if we do it penis, 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 I think it might.
Can we use that as a medical term? Like how to clean your penis?
Sure.
Great.
We'll discuss later. How about that?
Well, just in case we call it how to clean your penis, I just want to say, guys, just get in the shower, use some soap, wash it off, get the soap off, with some water, and then dry it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Pretty basic stuff.
Yeah. That's the end of this episode of Two Guys Talking About Lettuce. My name is.
I feel like I wanted to help them remember. I feel there's a saying. It goes,
Sure.
What you do to your body, you also do to your penis. That's how you remember how to clean it.
I think the saying, if I can correct you, I think the saying is, what you do to your body, you also do to your penis. 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 Penis.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis.
Penis. That's the end of this episode of Two Guys Talking About Penis. My name is Chadwick Rasmussen.
My name is Penis Benzene.
And we will see you next week. Next time on the same week of the next time week, and that's the way it is right here.
See, have a good time.
Do it.